Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
Back to talk one of our favorites. It's Thursday night. It means it's Farmer Wants a Wife USA. This is season 3, episode 8, The Last Solo Dates. Make sure you like and subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all your Farmer Wants a Wife US coverage, even some cast interviews from some past seasons, all of your Fox reality TV coverage. We're looking forward to covering the new show, The Snake. Brian, seeing the commercials. I didn't really catch much of it, but anything Fox, we've been a fan. We've done this. We did Stars on Mars. We love the Fox shows, so appreciate all of you who watch and comment and follow along with us. Brian, like we mentioned, the title of the episode kind of really gives away what this episode was. The last solo dates, all four farmers who we had picked their dates at the end of last week went on those subsequent dates. But what I did like, Brian, is that we did spend a lot of time with the other women who were not on the dates. And my kind of comment off the top is, I don't remember any other season, Brian, where so many women leave.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy,
Love
honestly.
to quit. You can't fire me, I quit.
I mean, to me, it's just another like kind of knocking against the season where it's just not the same. It's just the vibe. I don't want to talk about vibes, but the vibes are different. Just it feels different watching the show this year. It doesn't feel like it normally does.
Vibes are 100% different on the farm, Brian. A little bit more drama, a little melodrama. Let's just go right to it. If you want to talk melodrama, let's talk Farmer John, the fake Farmer John. Fugazi Farmer John with the mansion, who's not even a farmer, it's not even his farm. Pulled poor Juliana, made her come. She was the late addition, did not give her a chance to go on the final one-on-one date. Instead, decided to go on with Claire. Juliana, we'll just get right to it, man. It happens later in the episode, but she's like, say a piece. We didn't even get a date, dude. I'm not waiting around to get dumped. And he looked so relieved that he didn't have to make any kind of brain decision.
Right? It's like how many conversations did they actually have? Like,
Like the one there, and then like the truck drive from the airport.
I think they need to bring him in like episode 5 or episode 4. Like seven
Yeah,
is
earlier.
a little late to me.
After like the first set of eliminations, bring in new
Yeah.
girls. Like it mixes it back up, brings you back to the original number. And I do think they need to start setting the cadences. Not like I'm saying that I want it to the show to change because we already have a complaint about it sort of being a little different, but I would like a little bit more formalized cadence of eliminations.
Yeah, and I think somebody in the comment section said the show was filmed in a month.
I can see
Like
that.
it's just like also kind of great. Like you bring these people in, she might have been there for like 2 days.
Also, I want to talk about John, and I'm sorry, everybody, and this is not a knock, and all due respect, frankly, I really mean this, but like he gives me the ick with the traditional BS, telling her that like he wants, he says he willing to be a woman, two things for a wife, willing to be a mom and willing to let him be a man. Like, bleh, bleh. I'm traditional. It's like, no, it means you want to be able to be a dickhead, misogynist dude. And like, I don't want to hear like, oh no, we want to be a strong husband. You can be a strong husband and not like tell your wife that she has to like play a role. And I just, there's not vibing with this dude. Again, a guy that to me is not, of all the four guys, not a farmer,
No,
fake farmer.
no, definitely not.
I wonder how many people are gonna be mad at me for these
I don't
takes.
think anybody's gonna be mad at you, dude. I really don't.
We're gonna see. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm an asshole.
I think
Uh,
yeah, no.
it's fun. Whatever.
Yeah, I
This is
think you're over 2. You're like I'm worried about people. Like no one likes Jonathan on Amazing Race. I don't think anyone likes John on this show. I think you're
We're
safe.
good. So far, I've been on the right takes. Let's see. We had another quitter. This was on Colton's side of the farm. He did have the date with Keely. Keely talked about her PCOS diagnosis. He was cool with it. He basically like, I already have a kid. So like, if we have more kids, whatever. Uh, Pretty cool about the situation. Who was not cool about the whole situation we saw was Bailey. Bailey was not about not being pursued, which I totally understand because this dude is not pursuing anybody. It seems like he is just real laid back and laxed.
Yeah,
Again, now like the point you made, if they're only been there for several weeks at that point, do we really expect a crazy connection?
no,
But she's like, no, I need to be pursued. You can't fire me. I quit.
because she was the one who was getting like a lot of kisses early, and then he just like stopped talking to her. So I wouldn't have sent her home personally if I was Colton, but you can do you, buddy. But
No,
yeah,
dumb call.
I don't know. That again, man, the only one really like honestly is Matt. Matt and Jay are the only ones to me that are could potentially go the distance.
Yeah, just like Hercules.
Yeah.
Jay shocked me, man.
Yeah, I thought about you, man.
Sent Rissa home. I just thought it was just like a kind of a nice, easy layup there, but it seems like it's like probably Karina's farm to lose, I think, at this point. I don't see Grace winning this.
They kind of showed her in the preview for next week a little bit, but again, you're right. This we gotta
She's
remember this.
survived all the drama, but still, that doesn't have given her a lot of time, at least on camera, to connect with the guy.
Right. Right.
Didn't Karina go on like the Friday Night Lights date basically with him and stuff?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I thought when that happened too, that was a sign too early
Mhm.
on. So
Mhm. Mhm.
let's stick. I'm now that my pick's gone, I have to have a new pick, so I'm going to go with Karina. And then, like you mentioned, Matt, he took Chelsea on the axe throwing date. Guy, axe throwing is such a boring played out.
But just you and somebody else, I could see it being boring.
Two people, yeah, no. Um, this was a normal elimination here. This was Hallie. Hallie, who I really, unfortunately, she didn't get a lot of screen time,
No,
man.
she didn't.
I feel bad because I feel bad for someone being eliminated, but I also feel bad because I felt like I didn't really know her, and that's a shame for her to make it to, 10 what episode we're on, 10,
8.
8, either way, like
Feels like 10.
long time to for me to not really feel connected to this woman via the edit. Feel for her, but hey, we are down to the final two for each of our farmers, Brian. Next week is not the finale, no announced finale, so it looks like we're probably gonna have 10 episodes total. We're just gonna hopefully get to learn about more about some of these women next week,
Yeah. With the
a little bit
families.
more in depth. I want to see more conversations. I want to see less BS on the farm next week. I don't really need the games now. I want to see some harder conversations, even a challenge per se that makes people kind of speak truths.
Well,
And
the family, it's the first part of the family date. So,
yep, you're right. You're
so
right. Yeah,
15, imagine like 12 minutes each with each, like four farmers, four girls.
we're getting window dressing.
Yeah.
Damn.
What are your intentions with my daughter in like four different
That's a
accents?
shame, and that's where I think Australia obviously is the superior version of the franchise, where they're getting multiple episodes in a week, right? More
Yeah.
higher episode total. You get to breathe a little bit more. That is something I am going to go. I know there's a season airing right now, guys. We obviously haven't had time to get that one in, but I would like to revisit the series a little bit in Australia. Maybe next year if it falls on a better timing, or the next season falls on a better time, and we'd cover it, but in some form. But I really do.
Yeah. Just want to see what this like the format. Like
Yeah.
what's that's kind of what I'm most
If you
intrigued.
guys watch, let us know like if you think we'd like it and like what parts you think we'd like or wouldn't like. Like so we've covered all three seasons of USA. That's when we got introduced to the show. So
Mhm.
obviously we're unaware until we got into the show that it was a big show in Australia. So overall, I'm excited, Brian. Family dates, like so, it was a good episode again tonight. I do like that this show has had at least a lot of activity as far as people coming and going, so it gives us something to talk about each week. We appreciate all the viewers, all the commenters. Great little community here at our Farmers fandom. And we said we'll maybe look into some more cast interviews, things like that, like we did last season. Let us know of any of the ladies or the farmers who you'd want us to talk to the most. That would
Yeah.
be I'll drop that at the top of next video so people can answer that too as well. So let us
Mhm.
know though if you're still here following us to the end. If you are, really appreciate it. Like and subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We'll be back next week. But until then, me and Brian really appreciate all of you. Peace.